Are you tired of wasting time scrolling through YouTube looking for the perfect Canva tutorial, only to finally find one, click on it, and realize that they're showing you how to edit a crap ass template? If so, then this video is for you. Grab your laptop and follow me as I show you how to make these affirmation cards that sell. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing you want to do is go ahead and open up Canva, and you're gonna create a new design, and the dimensions are gonna be 2 inches wide by 3.5 inches long. From here, the first thing we're going to do is start designing our cards. So I recommend that you have 6 images ready to use as the basis for your cards. We're going to make 30 cards, so you need 6 images, so that'll give you 5 cards with the same image on it. You also want to go ahead and think about what your theme is going to be. For this video, I'm going to be doing female black solopreneurs, so my affirmation cards will be in alignment with that. So what you could do is you could type in something like cartoon African American businesswoman standing with her arms crossed. Because I like to be prepared, I already did this. So I'll just click on it so you can see the prompts that I used. This one, I typed in a cartoon successful African American businesswoman with her arms crossed. For these, I just, it was a African American businesswoman celebrating. I ended up using this one though. This one was a cartoon African American woman using her laptop in her office. This one had to do with networking, I believe. Yes. So just pick whatever themes you want, but I'm going to go ahead and use the ones I already found. So you want to go ahead and start designing your cards. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger, but I'm not going to use this whole thing. We're going to take her out of the picture. So go into edit and hit that magic grab and click on her. Next, obviously you want to hit grab. Now she is free to move however we want. So we don't need this background anymore. I'm going to go ahead and delete it. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Now from here, I'm going to hit that R button to give me a rectangle. I'm going to bring the rectangle down. And then I'm just going to size it so that it's within the guidelines. To already centered, so we're good. Now from here, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the border and give it a border. And then I'm also gonna hit the color and make it transparent. So that way we just have the box. This is kind of boring by itself, so we're gonna go ahead and add a background to the box, to this. I'm gonna go ahead and use this background here. I'm gonna make it bigger, and then I'm gonna send it all the way to the back. And then we're gonna go ahead and add this, what do they call this? An abstract splash paint. And I'm gonna scale it just a bit. Send it behind her, so that way it has some type of depth to it. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this abstract geometric minimalist circle here. I'm gonna scale it up. And I'm also going to turn it so that it's this way. And we'll send that behind her too. Lastly, I'm going to change the color to match something along here. Actually, I'm going to choose this one to make it a little bit darker. And also, it's a little plain at the bottom, so I'm just going to duplicate that first background we put, and then I'm going to turn it 180 degrees. And from here, I'll just go ahead and move it up some. Like that's good. And then we'll send this to the back as well. There, so now we have that. And we also want to make the box the same color just to fit the theme. I'm going to go ahead and add some base text here. And we're going to change the font to Sense a Wildfield. I think that's how. This one. All right, so we'll leave this like this for now. We're going to move on to card number 2. So I'm going to go back into my uploads because like I said, I already had these. Scale it up, hit edit, hit magic grab, grab the lady. And you will repeat this process until you have all 6 of your cards done. All right, so I got her chilling like that. I'm gonna go ahead and add some fireworks. And we're gonna scale them up. And I'm also going to be I'm also going to change the color. And then we'll send them behind her. We can also take the box that we had here in the first one and Control C or Command C, depending on what kind of tech you're using, and Command V it. This looks kind of boring. I'm gonna actually fix her because we want her to kind of look like she's above the box and not necessarily going through the box, you know. So we'll leave it like that. But I'm also gonna take the background I had and I'm gonna copy that too. And we'll send that behind as well. And then I'm also gonna flip this so that it's the gradient's different. I want some color, but not all the color, you know. And lastly, I'm going to make sure that all my elements are centered because we don't want to be out here looking like amateurs who don't know that we should center our stuff. So here's our first card, or second card rather. All right, I'll do one more card and then I'm kind of going to speed through this for the sake of time. But yeah, you basically find your characters or whatever. You can use so many different platforms. I prefer to do everything in Canva when possible. You want to find your characters, 6 that you can use very easily to across 30 cards, and then just edit the cards. All right, so this time I'm gonna hit Command D and duplicate this page. And then I'll just get rid of what I don't need. All right, for this one, I wanna keep the theme going. First, I'm going to go ahead and add my next character, which is going to be her. And once again, you just go hit that magic grab. You can also do the background remover, but then when you use the background remover, you'll still have that square. So I just prefer this because it's the actual thing and not like all of this just removed, if that makes sense. Probably. So I'm going to place her actually a little bit over. And then I'm going to use a presentation board. And I'm going to put it behind her, like so. And then we're going to go to page 1, and I'm going to take the gradient that I was using just to make sure I'm grabbing the right layer. I'm going to hit the layers button. I'm going to copy that, and I want to paste it on into my design like such. And then I'm actually going to change this using the duotone effect. There. And I'm also going to change the purple a bit, or whatever color you want to call this. I'm just going to make it a little darker there. To make this a little bit more interesting, I'm going to just kind of play with the scaling. So here are our 3 affirmation cards. I'm going to finish this up and then I'll be back. I got my affirmation cards here. Just zoom in so you can see. We got the 3 we made together. And then I have this one, and this one. So 6 designs. So from here, you want to go into Google Gemini. This is the prompt you want to type in right here. Write me a list of 30 short affirmations for, in this case, for female African-American solopreneurs. It's going to go ahead and spit out its affirmations. And then from there, you want to have Gemini break that list into 6 groups that go along with the following images, and then you want to list the images that you used. So I did businesswoman with arms crossed, businesswoman looking victorious, businesswoman presenting, businesswoman working at a desk, businesswoman networking, and businesswoman standing with her hand on her hip. From here, we're going to go back into Canva, and we're going to open up bulk create. You want to go ahead and enter the data manually, and then you're going to hit this button right here that says add text. You want to have 6 columns total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't need this one. In this column here, we're going to take our first affirmations here. Go back into Canva and just paste them in there. I know most people tell you to do a CSV, but I think that's dumb when you can literally just save the time and copy it and paste it right on in here. All right, so for the businesswoman looking victorious, we want to go ahead and copy and paste that. You want to copy and paste them and, you want to copy and paste them and then, or copy them and then paste them in their respective row. So it's looking like we're probably going to have like 36 cards instead of 30, but that's all right. Now that we got all of our affirmations nicely copied and pasted, hit done at the bottom. We want to go back up to the first one where it says heading. And then you don't want to hit connect data up here. You want to right click it and hit connect data. And then you're going to hit text 1. Click on the second one, hit connect data, and then connect it with the second one. And continue to do this until you have all 6 connected. For some reason it gave me 2 1s, so it's throwing me off. But yep, so all of my data is now connected. So now we want to go ahead and hit continue. It's going to say generate 6 designs. You want to generate those. And here we are. We have not just 6 designs, but we have all of our designs. And it didn't recreate, that first page. Sometimes, like when you do bulk create, most people think you can only make one design with bulk create. Well, now you know how to make multiple designs using bulk create. So from here, you want to clean it up and, make all of your words, make sure they're centered and everything. And once you've done that, here's what you have. All of your affirmation cards are now ready to go. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're interested in making more things with Canva, you should check out this video on how I show you how to make this fitness flyer for social media. I'll see you next week.